They might move on Heretic's Fall, but Heretic's Fall isn't really worth a lot. It's probably the least worthwhile of the Eastern Islands, if you could even consider it an Eastern Island. Yes, bring that forward. Quickly across the sea, as fast as you can. Fly! Fly, my slaves! Go! Fight for Kalden! Oh, I could have probably did a spell. I totally forgot to do that. Oh well. You know how it is. I don't think these guys are going to be good enough to attack a city, but at the same time, they might be pretty useful. Okay, you. Actually, just pull back by one. I don't want you to get killed before we have a chance to actually do anything. So we need to assemble an army. Not, like, send one unit at the city, hope that it works. Oh, I see Gamblag's moving a ship down the coast there. Interesting. Hey, he's been coming over here for some reason. I have no idea why. I could press the advantage in Citharix and press on Serenthai or fucking Mobilith. But again, I don't really feel like losing this city. But at least until I retake my capital. Because having, you know, kind of puts us at evens, or even odds, at least. Because we both own each other's capitals. Well, not anymore, but we own the city that was the capital. Might this be enough? It might be enough. That's my hope, anyway, that it's enough. End the turn. Until we get Bastillia back, nothing else can be our concern. Bastillia must be resecured because we're losing money. Like, rapidly. And we need money to support a military. Domain invasion at Citharix. Yeah, here they come. It's one unit. It's a dwarf monster hunter. I don't think it's just actually gonna come for the city. At least I hope not. Once Bastillia is taken, I might send the draconic army that I'm building here over to Serenthai to retake it. Or slave army. Yep. After Kalden took the city of Citharix, we created an army of slaves from its population. Speaking of which, we actually need to rename Citharix to something else, because, well, it's a slave state now, because we conquered it. What should we call it? This is the capital, so Dragon's Fall. Here we go. The city of Dragon's Fall is ours. Forward, move you over there. So let's send you as an advanced scouting party to make just to see what we're up against. We don't have visual. God damn it. Oh well. We could send Kalden over as well, and that would really complete them. But every turn we risk them healing or building up their forces. So, you know, I don't think this guy here is much of much of a threat. One guy. He's already buggered off. I wonder how defended Serenthai and Mobiloth are. Maybe I should send an army down to scout. I'll send one of my Draconian flyers since they can fly all the way over there to find out what's going on. See their defenses. Oh shit. Yeah, they got a lot of magical riders there. They could probably take back Dragon's Fall with that, unfortunately. Step forward, let's see what we're up against. Now might be the time to press our advantage. Maybe. Maybe. We can't actually attack when we move this turn, so we need to move our forces forward by one more. And I think we can... maybe... let's move Kalden across. I think we might need that extra advantage. Get you guys in the city. We'll be building up an army just in case something goes wrong. I wonder what they're waiting for at Mobiloth. I mean, they have plenty of forces to take me out. All they need to do is send the freaking Dragon Rider, or the Manticore Riders, and we're done. They sniped one of our units. That was kind of funny. It's like, oh, we're gonna snipe that one guy. The Festival of Magic is occurring in Mournholm. Get Kalden across the seas. He's not able to move on the city this turn. Those guys are. So we need to wait one more turn. And now they've moved on us with their army. Have they? No? They're just moving small amounts of troops through. Interesting. They must be like transferring them between the cities. We could attack them, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it. What can we build now? We can build Draconian Evangelists that will worship our faith. The Draconian Crusaders. I think the Draconian Flyers are our best bet. Let's get more of those guys up, because those guys are pretty fucking powerful. Huh? Glandil is lost. Oh no! Poor Glandil. Colmbalucky gotcha. It's concerning, because I'm at war with Colmbalucky. Hopefully Glamblag isn't next, because he's the only other cool guy here. Let's banish some spirits from the world. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep my main invasion force in Dragon's Fall for now. And I'm going to build dragon armies to send out on Serenthai and Mobiloth. Probably Mobiloth first. Actually, no, Mobiloth is separated by a mountain. It might be easier to get Serenthai first. It depends. I need to send scouts over to Serenthai to see what they have defending them. Okay, next turn we move on the capital and take Bastillia back. Bastillia is our home. Now, if this attack doesn't work, I'm going to be angry, because we're sending 3 armies of 6s against a single army of 4. Speaking of which, we should probably cast our spell. Where is it? Not research. Spells. Mark of the Heretic. Oh, okay, cast it there. And then, there we go. We took the city back at the cost of almost all of our guys. But Bastillia is ours again. And we managed to capture one of their units, which is always really good. With Bastillia resecured, our gold stock should go really high. We can probably begin sending our guys towards Port Forward now to retake it. This also puts us in a good position to launch attacks on their other cities. We're gonna return you back to us because that's our capital. As for you guys, since once this army's finished, I'm gonna have it occupy Valia, and actually no, I might send this army to reinforce Dragon's Fall actually, because they look like they could use more forces. And I might send Kalden back there to reinforce the city until he can rebuild up his strength. We're actually about to press an advantage now. Once Port Forward falls, once we retake it, we'll press an advantage and we'll have more territory than them. Which will put us in the upper hand of this war, which we really need right now. This has been a long time coming. You see, all of this was part of Kalden's plan. He's a maniacal bastard, that Kalden. He foresaw this all, including, like, the fall of Bastillia, which is why he had Valia placed there, because he knew this day would come. Just as, well, it's probably going to happen, just as he foresees the likely outcome of Dragon's Fall, which is where the enemy sends in an army and destroys it. Nope, but there are independents moving about. Good, let's move. I think you guys might be able to take this city on. I mean, to my knowledge, it only had a single person in it. If you can't take him out with, like, just an army of 4, I'm gonna be upset. Because you should be able to. You know what, I'll even reinforce you. Deal with the general and take that back so we can have all of our colonies, or all of our territories, under our control and no one else's. Beacon of Faith! Heretics Fall. Why is it doing this again? I don't want to assign production every time. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. I just had to move something. Ah, shit. Unicorns are moving through our territory for some reason. Spies of Gamblag. Everyone knows the pussy Gamblag uses the unicorns to spy on people. Look, here it goes. It's probably about to move somewhere. It's identified our magic supply. Probably stealing some of it, too. I really wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's see what this crazy bastard tries to do. Is he gonna take revenge by attacking Dragon's Fall? He's moved an army in. And it's got Draconia Manticore Riders! Yay! That probably means he's coming to attack us with them. We're probably not ready to deal with it because it's Manticore Riders, and I hate those things so much. It's definitely a larger army than anything they sent through here before. We want to fight them in the city limits. That's a definite guarantee. I'm not sending my guys out there to intersect. The cities have walls, which are going to give us a nice advantage. And if you do take the city, warning, Scorched Earth. Because Kalden is an asshole. Not only are we enslaving your people, but if they lose the fight against you, we are going to burn all of their homes down and sacrifice them to the Dark Lord. There we go. Port Forward is now ours again. We now have our entire empire back under our control and more. We need to absorb the cities and we need to get to them all set up with their basic stuff again, but all in all, we've gained more territory from the war. That might change in one turn, though. Gotta keep that in mind. Well, where are the reinforcements? Oh, we're not producing anything. Well, that would explain it. Okay, let's get some more human crusaders for an army. Some exalted. And a shrine of smiting. Or as I like to call them, the shrines of smithing. Because we really need good blacksmiths in this place. Oh, wait. Did we capture it? Holy shit, did he join us? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Guess what? Kalden managed to seduce your general to our side. How does that make you feel, asshole? Yeah, that's right. Here it comes. I'm sending this all the way over here to help secure this because, obviously, Just how it has to be. That's pretty cool. Tyrina the Explosive. You are now part of the Bastillian Empire. Ride the white and blue dragon of order. And Dark Lord.